The Mustangs look to keep cooking on home ice as they take on the Bates College Bobcats. And we say good evening, everyone, and welcome to Munzing Media Sports. With executive producer and cameraman tonight, Mr. Rob Munzing, I'm Patrick Exler. The Mustangs swept their weekend slate Friday and Saturday, tallying a combined 142 shots on goal. And they had Sunday and Monday to prep for tonight's NECA Colonial North Division action, as the Bobcats coming in for their first game of the season. The Mustangs sitting at 6-2, 2-0 in the conference, ranked number 20 in the latest ACHA Division III poll. A 7-2 win over the Nor'easters, in which they compiled 84 shots on net. The Nor'easters goaltender Sean Moore, the Lisbon, Maine native, made 77 saves Friday night. We had that for you on Munzing Media. The following night, Saturday, it was the SUNY Jefferson Community College Cannoneers came in to play the Mustangs. And again, the Mustangs literally firing on all cylinders, putting 6 goals on 58 shots in a 6-1 win over SUNY Jefferson. Last year, the Mustangs getting the better of the Bobcats, both matchups, a 6-2 win back November 8th of 2024, and a 9-1 victory over at Underhill Arena back January 21st of this year.
You know, this has got to be the shortest road trip probably in college hockey, Patrick. I can't believe anybody goes a shorter distance than Bates had to travel here to be the away team today.
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually may have to drive farther than the Bobcats.
Well, they're going to be up against it here only because they haven't played yet, and the Mustangs have been playing for well over a month almost, and they have played some quality opponents, and a team that beat them, Jefferson Community College, they get the revenge on them on the weekend with a 6-1 victory after taking a 6-4 loss out there. So Mustangs really firing. What I like about the Mustangs, I like a lot of things about this team, but what I really like is how their scoring is spread out, Patrick. They've got a lot of kids who have already contributed in the scoring column. A new kid every night, it seems, and last game, a couple of kids got their first goals.
Yeah, and leading the charge, as you would more than likely expect if you've seen Mustangs hockey, Aaron Higgins leads the team with 9 goals, but that's the highest total. Next is Dylan Blue with 8. Sam Foley, the first-year product, has 7. Michael Bello, the junior from Lewiston, with 6. And like you said, Rob, the scoring's just spread around.
It's fantastic to have that type of balance.
We will send it down to public address announcer Caleb Lamb, who will have tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Norway Savings Bank Arena for tonight's ACHA Men's Division III matchup between the visiting Bates College Bobcats and your Central Maine Mustangs. We'll begin with the starting lineup for the visiting Bobcats. At defense, number 12, Jack Ryan. Joining him on defense, number 3, Ethan Hale. At left wing for Bates, number 23, TJ Perlman. At center for the Bobcats, number 44, Sam Miles. At right wing, number 7, Darian Chang. And in goal for Bates, number 21, James Flavel. And now the starting lineup for your Central Maine Mustangs. Starting on defense, a freshman from Saco, Maine, number 6, Max Meserve. Partnering him on defense, a sophomore from Arundel, Maine, number 22, Heath McLean. At left wing and fresh off his first career tally, a freshman from Hamden, Maine, number 15, Lucas Dunn. At center, a junior from Oakland, Maine, number 16, Colby Pawson. And at left wing, a freshman from Saco, Maine, number 20, Gavin Pellerin. In goal for the Mustangs, a freshman from Revere, Massachusetts, number 35, Cam Wickens. The Mustangs are coached by Yordi Kanoran, assisted by Parker Springer, Evan Knowlton, Sebastian Couturier, and Dana Taylor-Fifield. Our referee crew for tonight's game, Denny Burgoyne and Ben Pearl, with linesman Elijah Bazanson. We now ask that you please rise if able, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Well, the I's have been dotted, the T's have been crossed. There's only one thing left to do, and a lot of fans will say it, drop the puck. Goaltending matchup here tonight for the Mustangs. It'll be Cam Wickens, the first year out of Revere, Massachusetts. A 4-2 record on the season with a .921 save percentage. Stopped 24 of 25 on Saturday against the Cannoneers. For the Bobcats, James Flavel, the Montreal, Quebec, Canada native. We'll start between the pipes as the puck is dropped. We are underway. A shot from the blue line right in on net. 9 seconds in. Shot from the far side, blocked, brought around the net. Played back for Heath McLean, cross ice feed, Meserve shot, pad save Flavel. Kept in the zone. Played around Ethan Hale near side. Back around Meserve, keeps it in the zone, a shot way high. More or less a clearing attempt. Delayed offside, McLean just sends it into the zone. Boston in on the forecheck. Mustangs playing up, keeping it in the Bobcat zone here in the first minute.
Yeah, they're at their best when they really get the forecheck going early, Patrick. Sets up some scoring opportunities.
Knocked off glass down into the Mustang zone. Braden Gagnon behind his own net. Brings it up through a offensive-minded defenseman, and that might even be an understatement for Braden.
Yeah, he's really looking to take the rush when he gets it, and that's a good thing. You just got to know as a winger that you might have to cover for him.
Higgins pinned along the boards by Arrow Sharma. Turned over just to the top of the circle. Foley feeds back, cross ice feed, Higgins near side. He has it behind the net, plays it back around. Captain Jonathan Ryu feeds Gagnon near side, a shot, save Flavel. As he read that one from the point, he'll hang on.
Just want to let our fans know there's only Patrick and I here tonight, so we've had to split up the third task, and Patrick's doing the scoreboard as well. So there might be a delay on that. Don't panic. We'll make sure we get the scores right.
Mustangs win the draw. A shot goes wide from Lucas LaForest as he sends a Bobcat into the boards. Charlie Weinman played along near side. Charlie Cohn knocked off the puck. Michael Bello up in the play along with Cody Dion. As Dion knocked down in the far end. So it's pinned along the boards, now loose. Bobcats back the other way. Errant pass sent out to center. Ryu feeds LaForest, now up for Bello. 3-on-2 developing. A shot from Bello, glove save Flaville.
Fans are reminded you can visit the concourse in between the first and second periods to find Isaac Bull, our student activities coordinator. Participate in our cornhole contest for a chance to win one of several gift cards and some Mustang swag.
Emmett Sullivan to take the draw to the right of the Bobcat netminer. Shot from the point was blocked. Mustangs able to keep it in the zone. Clearing attempt was kept in by Sullivan, far side. Battling along the end boards. Lucas Sargolini staples a Bobcat. Played back the other way. Darian Chang lost it through his skates. Sargolini battling near side, along with Emmett Sullivan and Sam Miles. Played up for TJ Perlman. Up in the attacking zone, far side. Dylan Blue losing an edge as he had it on his stick for a second. Played back across Simon Wilson in the attacking zone. Now up for Perlman. Near side, he's knocked off by Alex Alonso. Shot near side, save Wickens. He'll hang on. .334 gone by in the opening frame. Shots favoring the Mustangs 3-1. Garrett Hall to take the draw for the Bobcats. Sam Foley, though, able to win the draw in the Mustang defensive zone. Played up. I believe that hit something out of play.
Yeah, I think it might have gone up into the bench area, Patrick, there from that little flip.
Mustangs win another defensive zone draw as it's brought up by Dylan Blue. He's sent in to the boards right by the Bobcat bench. Foley has to go back to play the puck. Still kept in the zone. McLean left it for reserve, but it skated over the blue line. Bobcats clear it down, and McLean will tag up for an icing. Just over 4 minutes gone by here in the first. Colby Pawson to take the draw as it's one back to Pellerin. Now Missouri feeds the point, a pad save Flaville. Off the shot from the point. Bobcats play it in to the protective netting as they tried to get it out of the zone. They will not have a line change.
Good full bench over there for Bates. We've seen some of the teams come in against the Mustangs, and Mustangs skating 3 and 4 lines and against 2 lines, and they tend to wear teams down that way.
Mustangs win the offensive zone draw. Played along near side. McLean with a shot. Gathered up by the Quebec native.
Unlike some of the NESCAC schools, Bates does not have a Division III NCAA team, so this is their hockey.
Mustangs win another draw. Ryu plays it back for Gagnon. Shot from the point blocked. Feed for Ryu. Now Gagnon feeds back for Gagnon. That shot blocker save. As it bounced into the far side of the ice. Played up, but not out of the zone, and now Charlie Cohn able to get it out for the Bobcats. Gagnon has it at center, feeds back. Now LaForest, opposite side, dumps it in, and on the chase. Feed, that was supposed to go back to the point. Now Bello able to get a stick on it, sends it back, and Dion with a hit into the far boards. Bobcats trying to break out of the zone. Turned over at center. Now controlled back in neutral ice. Bobcats have to back skate. Miles with it. Plays up ice. A dump attempt put on net. Wickens steering it aside. Emmett Sullivan with it past center in the attacking zone. Galligan feeds back. He'll take the pass. Near far side shot was blocked. Another shot from the point goes wide. Played up to center. Back up through now Cullen Radford has it in his own zone. Bobcats with an aggressive forecheck as Sam Miles able to create a turnover. Tries to feed the pass to the point. Winds up back in the Bobcat zone. Backhanded attempt goes wide of the net. Played back top of the circle. Mustangs working in their defensive zone.
Well, this is the best forecheck that Bates has had tonight.
Aaron Higgins has it near side up in the attacking zone. Played around the net. Dylan Blue feeds back for Meserve. Max Meserve with some space. A shot deflected off a shin pad. Just went wide of the net. Blue able to get a stick on it near side. But back the Bobcats are able to send it down. Near side fed up for Higgins. He'll send it the rest of the way, Pawson in on the forecheck. Battle for it behind the net. Reserve back on the chase. We'll send it on net. And Flavel will hang on. 11:36 left in the first.
Well, thank you everybody tuning in tonight. Got the chat open, be respectful, that's all we ask. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. I'm monitoring the YouTube feed. We're also out on Facebook and Boxcast as well.
Gavin Pellerin has it around the net. Feeds back to Jonathan Ryu. Shot deflected on net. That is saved. Another shot. Deflection in front.
Yeah, a little tester there in the second one. Came through his screen. It's a goaltender you can never relax. You think the puck is going to be in your possession, cleared out of the zone, and next thing you know, it's coming back at you.
Mustangs with 9 shots in less than 9 minutes of action so far.
That's a big advantage, and I really like the way they're putting the shots up now on the new scoreboard. It's really nice, Patrick. Helps us deliver at home. Credit where it's due. Was it up to 72 the other day?
84 for that matter. And, and also when you have more than one person tracking it, Dana Taylor-Fifield up here keeping track of most of the statistics for the Mustangs, along with Caleb Lamb and Lee Robertson in the box. So when you have three different tallies, you tend to want to put the average together, but also know somebody may be right out of that. Rio has it near side at center. Played up for Lucas LaForest. That was knocked off his stick. Simon Wilson controls it far side, and he flips it into his own bench.
Yeah, big hockey week for us this week. Back here on Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday 2 games. Have I got them all, Patrick? There's so many.
You are correct, Mr. Robbins.
Hockey week.
Next week it will be basketball
Right,
week.
exactly. Well, I'm glad we don't have as many basketball as we do hockey this week. I don't know how we do them all.
Mustangs not able to win the offensive zone draw. Bobcats send it out just beyond center. Rafford first to it in his own zone. Played back.
Mustangs with the better of chances, none of which I would say really a quality yet.
Played up through. Bello, near side shot. Save Flavel.
Yeah,
Top of the circle shot. Not sure if that got through.
Yeah, Lavelle looked sharp. He held his near post on that one.
Played in and around. Mustangs will change up. Top line out. Earl Sharma sends it in wide of the net. And the Bobcats will get their change. Just past the halfway mark here in the opening frame. Aaron Higgins has it middle of the ice into the attacking zone. Feeds back for Dylan Blue. Top of the circle shot goes high. Bobcats the other way. Near side. Lines up wide of the goal. Pinned up along the end boards. Now Higgins has it in his own zone. Cross ice feed for Dylan Blue. Gets around the defender. Shot near side, he scores! Dylan Blue on the 12th shot of the period. Beats Flavel near side, and it's 1-0.
Here it is. Gonna see the good breakout. Blue gets it. Goes small down the left wing boards. And just puts a goal scorer's goal in. Use the other player coming over as a decoy. That was well done.
Sam Foley able to join him in the rush.
Yeah, so it was Foley.
Blue ties Aaron Higgins for the team lead with his 9th of the season.
Well, those kids keep going back and forth, don't they? That was a goal scorer's goal right there by Blue. I like how he got small coming down the boards. Snuck by the defender.
Bobcats with a shot from the point. That was off the stick of Simon Wilson, kept in the zone.
Mustangs goal, his 9th of the season, scored by number 13, Dylan Blue.
pass, and cross ice feed goes wide of the net.
Time of the goal, 11:01 at the end of the first period. That's blue. It's the ninth of the year from Higgins at 11:01 into the third.
And if it's not one of them scoring, it's one of them assisting.
Yeah, boy, they set each other up well. They're both so unselfish.
11:01 into the first. Mustangs 1 goal on 13 shots so far. As the Bobcats win the draw. Played up far side. Now through center. Winds up on the stick of Jonathan Ryu. Now Braden Gagnon has it near side. Sends it in. Sargalini feeds back for Gagnon. He gets around a defender. Plays it back around for Emmett Sullivan, who tries to feed Sargalini in front of the net. I believe that shot went on net. Sargalini knocked off the puck.
Good forecheck here by the Mustangs.
Played out of the zone by Seth Wolpowitz, but he will send it down for an icing.
Well, we'll take a look at the goal again while we got a chance. This is what I was talking about right here. See Blue go right underneath the defenseman. Beautiful job there. And the fortunate thing, he's on his forehand as he comes down the off wing, Patrick. That's a huge advantage for goal scoring. Well done there. Good setup, good finish. Mustangs have had a lot of those this year.
Higgins with that big cross ice feed, able to kind of split the ice.
Yeah, we call that changing the field in soccer.
A shot from the top of the circle goes wide as it's deflected.
Kind of did the same thing there, Patrick. It isolated Blue one-on-one on that defenseman. He went under.
Bello with a near side shot. He scores. Michael Bello says, I want a piece of the action.
Michael says, my turn, right here. Puck's in the corner. Got to win those 50-50 battles, you do. And Bello is wide open out in a good scoring opportunity there, and Michael's not going to miss that one.
1 minute and 51 seconds later, the Mustangs double their lead.
Yeah, somebody missed a cover on that one. Bello standing all alone just inside the dot. Michael like a lot of those shots. And the thing is, you know, he got the puck, got a catch and release, and goaltender, nothing he could do. Couldn't come out to cut the angle down. It was too quick.
Well, the last grade A scoring opportunity he had on the ice, it was back on Saturday, and he performed the old Rob Munzing dipsy-do.
The dipsy-do. What do you do?
Cody Dion and Lucas LaForest on the assist.
That's Bello, his 7th of the season, assisted by Dion and LaForest at 12:52 into the first.
Mustangs win the offensive zone draw. Back to McLean at the point. Shot. Save Flavel. Rebounds loose. And the Bobcats able to create a turnover right in front of their net. Miles into the attacking zone. Feeds Perlman. Top of the circle. Shot. Save Wickens. He'll hang on. Played near side. Off the face-off. Sent out to center. Higgins tried to get a stick on it. Now it's played along the end boards. Dylan Blue. Back around near side. Miles has to turn around as he's got Higgins right behind him. Played back the other way. Now Higgins near side, turned over. Blue able to get right back into the play. As he's battling along the near boards, loses an edge, as he was also knocked down. Cross ice feed up through center. Now Higgins back the other way. He's knocked into the boards. Played out just to neutral ice. Now sent in just from beyond the blue line by Garrett Hall. That was on net as Wickens able to handle that easy. Another save as a delayed penalty upcoming. And Denny Burgoyne signaling Aaron Higgins to the box.
Yeah, interference, trip, not sure.
High sticking.
High stick, okay. I'd have been through it all, Patrick. I'd get the high sticking eventually.
Bobcats will go on the power play for the first time with 4:49 left.
Well, good opportunity here for the Bobcats get themselves back in this with 4:49 left. Mustangs looking for a kill and shut them out the rest of the period and win the period.
Well, the Mustangs are 6 for 7 on the penalty kill on Saturday. They're at an 80.6% conversion rate
That's pretty darn good.
on the season.
Central penalty number 24, Aaron Higgins, 2 minutes for high sticking. Time to the penalty, 15-11 in the first period. That's Higgins, 2 minutes for high sticking and 15-11 in the first.
Bello able to knock the puck off a stick. Keeps it in the neutral zone. Bobcats not able to set up yet on the power play. That's already a quarter of the way over.
Yeah, Mustangs are very aggressive in kill situations because they skate so well.
Played around the net. Bello first to it near side, and it's sent off glass all the way down. Mustangs will get a change. Austin and Dion, the forwards. Turned over right at the blue line. Pawson battling for it in the neutral zone. Still up on the forecheck. And another penalty upcoming. With 43 seconds left. On the Higgins minor.
Ew.
Jonathan Ryu is going to go to the box for slashing.
Yeah, that must have been behind. I didn't. Did you see that in the play? I didn't really notice it in the play, but.
Yeah, I think that was just called behind the play after at least the clear to center. Ryu did have a stick on it. I'm not sure if there was a Bobcat around him.
Oh, 43 seconds of a two-man advantage.
Bobcats win the draw. They have it near side. Sondy plays it around for Miles. Cross ice feed. Back for Miles at the point. Shot. Blocker save Wickens. It winds up into the near corner. Played back for Miles at the point. A shot. That was blocked by Dylan Blue. As he muscles his way through and is able to clear the puck almost out of the zone, but the Bobcats keep it in.
Close.
Mustangs head coach Yordi Kanorin looking at linesman Elijah Bezanson. You sure? As we're back to 5-on-4. Cross ice feed in front. Mustangs able to get a stick on it and clear it down.
That's a good kill of the two-man. Now they've got about 1 minute and 5 seconds left here to finish the job on the kill.
Played around far side. Turned over back to center. Bello able to get a stick on it, sends that back down. Seconds left on the Rio Minor, 2 minutes left in the first. Far side shot, Wickens able to get his glove on it.
Well, they've almost completed the kill. Face off in a clear would be nice here.
Well, just as you ordered, Mr. Rob Munzing.
I'm so glad they listened to me. How's that icing?
It was...
What happened?
I believe it was played with a high stick.
Okay, all right, yeah. Couldn't
So
be.
the zones, excuse me. I'm trying to find my words here. The faceoff's going to be in the Mustang attacking zone.
Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, you get a clear, then you get an end zone faceoff. That's a good deal. Gotta like it.
Sam Foley to take the draw. Bobcats able to get possession though.
This is a little discouraging too for Bates. You come out of here with nothing here with a two-man advantage.
As we're back to 5-on-5. 90 seconds left in the opening frame. Played up for Aaron Higgins. He has it far side. Tries to get in on net. And Flavel able to get a shoulder on it. Played back to the point. Bobcats have it in their own zone. Played up through center. Sharma has it near side. Gets around Alex Alonso. Wickens out of his net to play it. But he plays it into the protective netting.
Well, this isn't the NHL, so he's all set.
With all the protective netting here at the Norway Savings Bank Arena, that becomes a defensive zone faceoff and a no change for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs win the draw. Sargalini battling near side. Excuse me, that's Aaron Higgins. Shot from the point, save. Wickens feeds up for Higgins. That misses his stick, but he's able to beat out the icing. As we're into the last 30. Shots on goal favoring the Mustangs, 18-7. Delayed penalty upcoming again.
Gonna be a trip.
21 seconds exactly left in the opening frame, and Aaron Higgins is going to make his second trip to the box.
It'll come all the way down too. Give the Bobcats a chance of 21 seconds left, and if they don't score, they'll get a fresh sheet of ice for the power play coming into the second.
Mustangs win the draw. They try to clear it. It's blocked. Kept in the zone. Gagnon will get to it far side as he'll pin it, trying to clear out the clock. Now it's cleared down, winds up on net, but that's going to end the period. Mustangs with 2 goals on 18 shots in the first. And after 1, it's 2-0. We'll step aside. Up next, head coach Jordi Kanorin will talk about the first period.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. This leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
It is the Mustang first intermission report here with head coach Yordi Kanoran. And Yordi, 2 goals on 18 shots in the first. That's the positives. Maybe a negative would be 3 penalties so far.
Yeah, I think we got rolling early. Good forecheck, good low to high, good chances from up top. We didn't really have the net front. We started establishing towards the end. Couple good outdrive lane by D Blue there, and then scoring that nice goal to get us going. Then the PK had to go to work. So far, so good. But yeah, we don't want to kill that momentum that we had. So I want to get back to 5-on-5 and establish that forecheck again. So
yeah, you just mentioned the forecheck there. Rob Munzing mentioned the forecheck during the first. Even both teams are aggressive in getting after the puck in the attacking zone, even when they turn it over or lose possession.
yeah, it's fun when you have the puck. I mean, the opposition can't score, so we try to play with the puck. That's our game. We want to have puck possession, and we work hard on that. Like, our guys know that we don't want to turn the puck over in the O-zone, try to make good plays, have those outlets available, be in our structure. So far, so good with that.
All right, also the Bobcats, this is their first time out this season. How do you think they look? I mean, that's...
Yeah, no, I think they're, they have some fast skaters. They're working hard. Looks like they play a good structure, and, it's a good conference game so far, and, we can't take anything lightly. We know that in this league. There's 158 teams nationwide. A lot of good top guys on the rankings, so we know every game is a hard-fought battle, and that's what we're ready for.
And one more thing, you had mentioned 158 teams nationwide. Well, Thursday, you're going to see a team that's traveling almost 3,000 miles to play Thursday and Sunday, and also they're going to play Colby College Friday, Saturday, and that is the Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks. Are
Yeah.
you looking forward to that already? I mean, mind you, we still got 2 periods to play here tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's awesome. Like, I don't want to look too far ahead, but just to see where our hockey program has come, right? We have teams traveling across country to make sure they get a good strength of schedule. I think the league looks at us as a national contending team, and, you know, Northern Arizona coming up here. I mean, what a cool story that is. We hope it's something we can return in the future to them. But, yeah, we're looking very much forward to that, but we have 2 periods of hockey here, and that's what we got to take care of first. So.
Well, that's what we'll see happen here. Mustangs leading 2-0 after 1. They'll start shorthanded in the second. We'll be back.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munsing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munsing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a 3rd-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, newer, better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
Provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, newer, better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
USC provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
Back here at the Norway Savings Bank Arena after one period, it's the Mustangs 2 and the visiting Bates College Bobcats nothing, as we'll get ready to start the second. But before we do that, Rob Munzing, let's take a look back at some first period highlights.
Yeah, we've got the 2 goals here for the folks at home, and bring those up right now in case you missed them.
11:01 into the first. Aaron Higgins with a cross-ice feed to Dylan Blue, and he's able to beat.
Well, I did the wrong order. We're showing the second goal first, so
okay.
Let's go back and revisit this. So here's the first goal. Go ahead, Patrick. Sorry, my bad.
Aaron Higgins with the cross-ice feed to Dylan Blue, who far side goes into goaltender James Flavel and beats him over the shoulder and blocker to put the Mustangs up 1-0, 11:01 into the first period. And that's just finding that little bit of space.
Yeah, those goal scorers don't need much. The great goal scorers, they see the holes. Duffers like me, when I played, I'd come down and all I would see was the goalie and I'd shoot it right at him.
And then 1 minute, 51 seconds later, Lucas LaForest and Cody Dion find Michael Bello right into the slot, Grandma's kitchen.
Yeah, just a missed communication, and Bello lost his check, and the shot was the far side, and not much at all he could do on that one, as he was right inside the dot, moved into the scoring zone, and snapped it home.
And that is our first period highlight recap. Mustangs will be short-handed for the first 100 seconds of the middle stanza.
Yeah, so if you missed the start of the game, Kids got tests coming up and things like that, so we weren't able to get a student worker tonight. So I'm doing production, camera, and color, and Patrick's doing play-by-play, and he's running the scoreboard for us, and it's a little bit too much to keep up on the time. So what we're going to do is we'll keep the scoreboard up there with the goals, but Patrick will give you the time orally, every minute or two, and let you know what's going on here. So that's why that's disappeared.
Mustangs will move right to left on your camera in the second. The Bobcats in their road reds move left to right as Michael Bello able to win the draw. And that was sent towards the top of the protective netting. I'm not sure if we were in danger there, Rob.
If the netting wasn't there, I'd have made a glove save and it would have been a beauty. That was coming right up. I reacted like there was no net there.
Faceoff will stay in neutral ice, and Bello able to win the draw again.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mustangs have done well tonight, too. They've won a lot of the draws. They chart that, Patrick? They must.
Yes,
Dana must do that.
Dana
yep.
Taylor Fifield, the master of statistics. As it's played out into the attacking zone. Braden Gagnon wraps it around and down for a clear as Jonathan Ryu was able to make the first defensive play to then feed it to Gagnon, who sent it down ice. As the penalty half over. Bobcats looking to bring it up into the attacking zone. Sam Miles has it near side, knocked off his stick into the end boards. Perlman has it. Side of the near circle, played back, a shot deflected, goes wide. Played back to the point, Chang. Now Miles with a shot deflected. Played out of the zone. 30 seconds left on the minor. Chang first to it. Dylan Blue on the forecheck. As he sends Chang into the far boards. Dion. Now McLean sends it in. It's the Mustangs. Aggressive on the penalty kill forecheck. Five seconds left on the minor as Miles brings it up through. Now played far side, and we are back to 5-on-5 action. And Higgins near side. Played up for Dylan Blue. Feed up and in front for Higgins. That was just off of his stick, and it's into the near boards. Foley. Now Pawson up in the play. Max Meserve back with the puck, sends it just beyond the blue line. Foley has it near side, tries to feed across. It's deflected behind the net. Mustangs still with control in the attacking zone. Back to the point, a shot by McLean. Doesn't make it on net. And the Bobcats back through center the other way. Meserve able to get a stick on it. Now up for Higgins. Pawson ahead of him on the play. Higgins battling near corner. Played around, the Bobcats trying to get out of their zone. Higgins with an interception. Near side shot. Blocker save, Flaville. Played back for Meserve, that shot blocked. Rebound loose. Played out to center. And the Bobcats able to get the change. And with the second period, getting line changes becomes twice as hard as your bench is on the other side of the ice in the offensive zone. Galligan up in the attacking zone. Has it around the net. Centering feed in front's loose, and they score! Gavin Pellerin finds the loose puck in front and buries it home. It's 3-0. And wouldn't you know, Rob, that's his first of the season.
Well, here it is. Looked like an innocent rush and deflected off a stick in front. The long reach through the 5-hole. You got a good look at it. Sorry, I when I'm doing the replay, I'm not watching what I'm doing with the camera. So we gave it a bad shot there, but
3-0, 3:36 into the second.
well, the thing was you get the penalty kill. Then you go back full strength where the Mustangs are really good. And you get another young player getting his first goal of his career. That's exciting. We'll be able to get the call downstairs from Caleb Lamb. I think we got that worked out.
Central Maine Mustangs goal, his first of his career, scored by number 20, Kevin Pallerin.
Near side shot, backhand
Assisted by
rebound,
number 8,
Lucas
Lucas
score!
Well, the floodgates have opened. We'll take a look at this one.
28 seconds later, a loose puck in front.
Yeah, just missed the cover up. Thought he had the mid on it. Got tucked underneath.
Will Galligan.
Yeah, I think it was Will that got the final poke in. Again, we'll be going downstairs to Caleb for another announcement. So now 4-0. Well, it all stemmed from the kill on the start of the period, Patrick. And once the Mustangs got that kill, I think there was a little bit of deflation by the Bobcats, knowing that they didn't get back in it. And bang, bang, 2 goals. That's what the Mustangs can do to you.
Jonathan Rio has it behind his own net.
Mustangs goal, his 5th of the season, scored by number 8, Lucas LaForest.
Okay.
Unassisted. Time of the goal, 4:04 into the second period. That's LaForest unassisted at 4:04 into the second.
Apologize to Lucas. I saw Will celebrating.
And another shot far side. They score. I believe that's Braden Gagnon. The defenseman gets up into the play, and it's 5-0.
Yeah, sorry, missed that one. Happened too quick. Yeah, I don't think we caught the end of that. I think we just caught the very end of that one. Too many replays here. Yeah, I just got the end of it.
Three goals in a span of 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Going to do the face-off over again here. So Mustangs out flying here in the second period. Had a comfortable 2-0 lead after 1. But the Bobcats started on the power play for the second period. Fresh sheet of ice. They weren't able to do much. Good kill. Somebody's going
Timeout, Bates College.
Somebody's going off here. Must be a misconduct.
Well, the Bobcats calling timeout. But at the same time, Ethan Hale off the ice.
Yeah, so I'm not sure whether he was asked to leave or he's got an equipment issue or something going on. Well, we'll see.
Something I did see last week in the sheer amount of hockey games I worked, USA hockey rules now mandate that you need to wear a neck guard. And you can be sent off to go put that on.
Well, that may be the case.
In which case, during the day last Friday, I saw it happen 6 times.
Wow. Getting a good look at the Mustang bench across the way. Well, we'll see if he comes back. I hope that's all it was. Still 5 on the ice, so, well, wait a minute. We might have to get, oh, they're going to have 5 on there, 5 skaters, so that may be well what it was. Well, Bobcats were timeout trying to settle the troops down here a little bit. Sorry we didn't get that last replay. Everything happened so fast. God.
Bobcats able to win the draw.
They had a bingo, bango, bongo.
Played up through center. McLean first to it.
His fourth of the season, scored by number 9, Braden Gagnon. Assisted by number 77, Cody Dion. Time of the goal, 4:48 into the second period. That's Gagnon, his fourth of the season, assisted by Dion at 4:48 into the second.
And the Mustangs with 5 goals on 25 shots, but 5 different goal scorers.
Well, that's been the beauty, hasn't it?
The 4th different game the Mustangs have accomplished this feat, and you just have to wonder, how do you stop an offense like that?
Exactly. You know, every line can score, every line can check. Well, that's why they're, what number in the country now?
Number 20.
Number 20.
The next poll will be released Friday. A shot from Meserve goes wide. Delayed penalty upcoming. Wickens trying to head to the bench, but it'll be touched before he can get there.
Yeah, first power play opportunity here comes for the Mustangs. They're up 5-0. And that number 20 spot, that's where they were previously. So, but they've got some quality ones when you take a look at it. You know, Jefferson was. Were they up in any poll? Were they?
They were not in the top 25.
Okay.
But some teams we may see down the road, including Wentworth Institute of Technology and UMass Amherst, are in the top 25.
Fantastic. Those games will be coming up here. You'll see them on Central Maine Athletics YouTube page, produced by Munsing Media.
Foley has control near side. Feeds back to McLean at the point. Mustangs 11 for 33 on the power play this season. A shot from the point. Save the rebound. They score! Right in front to pick up the garbage. That is Colby Pawson.
Yeah, Pawson on the power play. Seeing it right here. Pass comes across to the point. Snapped in. Pawson gets it right at his feet and quick stick. Good hands, goal scorer. Lifts it up and into the back of the net for a 6-0 lead. Mustangs came out of the corral at full gallop here in the second period, that's for sure.
And now 6 different goal scorers on the night. How do you like that?
Well, if you're a coach, you love it, because that means nobody, you know, they're not going to be able to shadow one guy, one line. Everybody can score. It's going to be offsides.
College penalty to number 13, Simon Wilson, 2 minutes for interference. Central Maine Mustangs power play goal scored by number 16, Colby Pawson.
Well, Pawson with the power play goal.
Unassisted.
6:44, time of the goal.
Owen Denbo plays it in. Lucas Dunn up in the play. Back for Denbo at the point. Feeds short side for Sargolini, but that was past his stick. Bobcats able to gain possession. Now Sargolini again with it. Turned over. Brought back through center. Knocked into the corner. Dunn able to feed. Up through. Alex Alonso with some speed. Bobcats now bring it up through. The other way as Wolpowitz was knocked down in the open ice. Mustangs play it up through. Now LaForest with a shot blocker save, Flavellis. He had a clean break.
Ooh.
Delayed penalty upcoming. Eight minutes in. The Mustangs are going to have a second power play.
Yeah, we're going to get Natalie, the trainer, coming out. Getting helped across the ice. That was a nasty spill, as you saw. Well, let's go over some of the upcoming action that we have here this week, Patrick.
Well, we have a day off tomorrow, at least I do.
I do too.
Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, as we are now out of daylight savings time. The Mustangs will take on the Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks for the first time. ACHA Division III action coming at you late Thursday. Then Friday, we shift to women's hockey as they'll take on the University of New England Nor'easters. That will be at 7:40. And these times are scheduled, as in that's when the Mustangs will have the ice time. We cannot guarantee they will start the game right at 8 o'clock or 7:40 respectively. Saturday will be another day off. Then Sunday we have 2 hockey games and a basketball game. Men's basketball takes on Roxbury Community College at 2:30. Men's hockey will have a second matchup with the Lumberjacks as they have a 4-4 trip up here in the Pine Tree State. Women's hockey will take on St. Joseph's College at 4:30. And that is your Munzing Media to watch the rest of the week.
And of course, we fit in some high school action there. We'll have Gardner Tiger football Friday night. I'll be there. Chris and Patrick will be handling the details. So we'll give you a look at the Mustangs logo here at the Norway Savings Bank Arena. As players still down on the ice. I didn't catch who that was.
That is Michael Bello.
So it's Michael goal tonight. Took an awkward tumble. I think he kind of caught his edge a little bit just as he got hit. He's going to go to the locker room, and thankfully he's up under his own power, getting some help. Natalie here as our trainer tonight. Boy, she puts some miles on, that young lady. Comes over from New Hampshire a lot of times to cover the games. Western Massachusetts sometime. I think she's a Springfield College kid. Great college out in Western Massachusetts.
NCAA Division III.
Yeah. They play teams like AIC and others.
Western New England University.
Yeah. WENAC, they like to call that. And getting back in here to action. 12 minutes exactly left. We're not even halfway through this.
Mustangs keep it in the offensive zone.
On the power play now.
As Seth Wolpowitz in the box. We'll get the call from Caleb Lamb.
Yeah, we think we got that mic working downstairs. Sons.
Reserve with it. Feeds back. Now up through center.
Penalty to number 10, Seth Wolpowitz. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes into the second period. That's Wolpowitz, 2 minutes for holding at 8 minutes into the second period. It's a Central Maine Mustangs power play.
Shot by Braden Gagnon right in the slot. Save Flavel, and it's cleared down.
Well, one of the luxuries here, you got a 6-0 lead, you're on the power play. You give some other kids maybe an opportunity to get on the power play. Uh-oh, steal here, almost.
Turn back the other way, Gagnon. Now Higgins near side. Feeds Dylan Blue a shot. He scores! Dylan Blue fires a wrister home near side, and it's 7-0.
Well, here comes a play out of the zone. Came to Higgins. He draws all the attention. Little switcheroo right there to Blue, and Dylan's going to go near side. Top shelf, and just a beautiful goal scorer's goal right there.
9:03 into the second, the Mustangs have a touchdown after putting up just 2 in the first.
And I think Blue's only just the first multiple goal scorer, isn't he, Patrick? That's his second. Nobody else has got 2.
And now he takes the team lead with his 10th.
They go back and forth. Team's back at full strength. We're not able to manage our power play graphic here since I'm doing camera work here tonight. Busy time at school for the kids. Really some round of exams coming up. We got a manner of discussion across the way here. I wonder what that is, huh?
Denny Burgoyne talking with Mustangs head coach Jordy Knorr.
Well, this would be absolutely 1,000% speculation on our part. I have no idea what this conversation could even be entailing. Jordy's being very demonstrative.
The goal margin for that matter, not enough to have a running clock.
Do they have one? Do they do that?
If it's agreed upon by both teams.
Oh, I see, okay. Well, you're not going to go. We're not even halfway through the game yet. I doubt that, Bates is, they want to play, I think. I mean, this is their first game. I mean, they look across at their schedule and say, oh, geez, we're playing the Mustangs first. Oh, you know what? They've played about 12 games already. How many games the Mustangs played, Patrick? About 10? 8? Okay.
Icing call off the face-off.
Huge advantage.
Bobcats able to win the offensive zone draw as it's played around. And along near side. Now Pawson first to it. Around the net. Up through center. Colby Pawson with speed.
His second of the game and 10th of the season, scored by number 13, Dylan Blue. Assisted by number 24, Aaron Higgins. Time of the goal, 9:03 into the second period. That's Blue, his second of the game and 10th of the season on the power play. Assisted by Higgins at 9:03 into the second.
Lucas Dunn has it in the slot, a shot, that goes high. Karam's back. Alex Alonso trying to create space, that's loose.
Ooh.
Just over the net.
Yeah. Kind of an optical illusion. It looked like it had gone in from our vantage point up here.
Back for Alonso, that shot deflected into the protective netting as we have just reached past halfway, 9:46 left in the second.
Yeah, so Dylan Blue gets a goal, Higgins gets an assist, Higgins gets a goal, Dylan Blue gets an assist. Almost always happens, those two.
If you're gonna find 13 in white, you'll find 24 as the Bobcats will go to their bench. Hayden Lee will enter the net. Flavel will leave 30 minutes and 14 seconds into the game, facing 31 shots.
Okay, that's a busy night.
Mustangs able to send 7 of those behind into the net. A shot off the whistle, or just past the whistle, and I believe we're going to get a matching penalty call here.
Yeah, it must have been some off the play activity by both those young men.
Lucas Sargolini and Seth Wolpowitz. Wolpowitz was the penalty recipient after the play that knocked Michael Bello out of the game, so I wonder if Sargolini was
I don't know, yeah, maybe
potentially sending a message.
Well, he got the penalty for holding. And Michael ended up down in a heap.
Bobcats win the draw as we play 4-on-4, 2-on-1 developing. Feed in, that was blocked off a shin pad. As the Mustangs trying to clear out of their zone. First to it near the point was Simon Wilson. He kept it in the zone. Now TJ Perlman off of a stick, almost went into the slot for Wilson. Now it's pinned along the far boards. Mustangs just trying to clear out of their zone. Now Perlman tries to feed in the slot again for Sam Miles.
Well,
kept in.
Some good zone time here for the Bobcats, probably their best. Wickens hasn't faced much action. He's been relatively clean.
Now Higgins has it far side, back in the attacking zone. A shot was deflected wide. Off of a stick in front. Kept in the zone though. Meserve feeds for Higgins. A shot save Flavel. And the rebound goes in the protective netting. Matching roughing calls.
That's Wolowitz and Sargalini at 10:22 into the second.
Well, that's the first save since he's come in the game.
Excuse me, that's Hayden Lee.
That's a good way for Lee to start.
Gagnon with a shot from the point that was deflected, and the Bobcats quickly the other way. Charlie Weinman far side, he's knocked down, and we'll have a 4-on-3.
Yeah, it'll be an offensive zone face-off here for the Bobcats. Remember, this period started with them on a power play.
Jonathan Rio will go to the box for interference. 40 seconds left on the matching minors.
Yeah, have to blame it on Rio.
So it'll be 4-on-3, then 5-on-4 for the Bobcats.
Been waiting to use that all year, Patrick. I had to use it.
Yeah, we could use some of the Rio weather. Weinman has it far side. Tries bringing it on net. That was sticked away and cleared.
That's Ryu, 2 minutes for interference at 11:42 into the second.
Hope we'll have Dave Gagne on, the athletic director. Usually comes up between the second and third period. I think I saw Dave here tonight. Of course, he's the head men's basketball coach. They got a big tilt coming up tomorrow night. You Mustang fans looking to watch that, you're going to want to go to WHOU.live, I think they call themselves. That's where UMA will be broadcasting their games this year. See the Mustangs in action from the Augusta Civic Center. I'm sure Dave will have a few thoughts on that when he comes up.
Bobcats win the draw at center as we're back now to 5-on-4. Miles has it near side. Skates around, looking for a pass. Short side shot was deflected wide and down. Sam Miles controls through center, feeds up far side. Now controlled along the goal line. Back around to the point. Wilson with a shot blocked. Kept in the zone for just a second. And Keith McLean able to skate up through. Excuse me, no, that's Cody Dion. As he has been the penalty killer here tonight. As another delayed penalty, a shot in front. Wickens able to get it underneath his pads, and the Mustangs will be down 2 men for 9 seconds as Dion's gonna skate to the box. .6:26 left, and the Mustangs will be short-handed 5-on-3 for the second time tonight.
Yeah, well, they killed the last one off, but you're living dangerously. This was a 7-goal lead, you're not too worried.
Bobcats win the draw. Cross ice feed, a shot. Save Wickens, he hangs on.
Penalty to number 77, Cody Dion, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 13.
Hooking the call.
That's Dion, 2 minutes for hooking at 13:34 into the second.
Stay with us post-game. I know it's a ways away, but we've streamlined the interview process. I want to thank Patrick Dexel for that idea.
We're back to 5-on-4. Mustangs able to get a clear.
And the ever versatile Caleb Lamb will do the post-game interview.
Definitely a lot of contenders so far through almost 2 periods of play.
Yes. You know, Blue has got it, I think, already. We try to spread it out a little bit, but Dylan's got 2 goals. sometimes we like to recognize kids when they get their first goal. We like to get different kids on air as well. So keep that all into consideration when you file your complaints. No, I'm just kidding. People, they love us, Patrick. They love us.
Controlled near side. The shot was blocked off a shin pad of a Bobcat in front. The Mustangs now able to clear the zone. Up for Dylan Blue. He's got a short-handed chance. In front. Backhand. He scores! Dylan Blue with a short-handed tally, and he's got a hat trick.
Well, we might have to just forget everything we just said. Take a look at the shorty. Gonna take it right out of the zone. Blue goes on the sneak away right here. Luckily, I caught him. There he goes. And got his head up. Goes to the backhand. The flip up and over. Dylan Blue with the trick. It was trick or treat last Friday, but he's got his hat trick tonight.
The puck cleared into the Bobcat
We'll see who got the assist. That was a nice feed up by him.
.5:12 left in the middle stanza. 47 seconds left on the Dion Minor. Bobcats with control in the attacking zone. Mustangs, though, able to create a turnover. They send it to center. Sent back in, now far side. And Charlie Cohn sent into the net, knocking it off the mooring. So the faceoff will stay in the Mustang zone. But that was one of the better chances the Bobcats have had in front of the net.
Cohn scored, but with his body.
And Heath McLean's going to go to the box.
Well, one thing Mustang's got to clean up these penalties. You get yourself in a game against an equal opponent, you want to stay 5-on-5 there, so good 5-on-5.
And off the draw, Braden Gagnon clears it down. Gagnon and Ryu, the defenseman on the ice.
That's one of the coach's great laments always. You know, you get a game like this lopsided.
Mustangs' goal is third of the game and 11th of the season. Scored shorthanded by number 13, Dylan Blue. Assisted by number 15, Lucas Dunn, and number 11, Jonathan Ryu. Time of the goal, 14:41 into the second period. That's Blue with the hat trick, his 11th of the season, assisted by Dunn and Ryu at 14:41 into the second. Central Maine penalty team number 22, Keith McLean, 2 minutes for a booking. Time to penalty, 15:03 into the second.
So now we're back to 5-on-4. A shot goes high. And the Mustangs able to clear it down. But Dylan Blue up on the forecheck. Hayden Lee has to play it around.
I thought Lee was going to put that top corner.
Blue still has possession and clears it back down.
So I go back and finish my point here as a coach. You worry about games like this, lopsided, you get into some bad habits and get sloppy.
Pawson with a break-in shorthanded, knocked off his stick. Bobcats the other way. Now Pawson again through center. Gets around Perlman as he lost an edge. Now Pawson knocked into the boards near side. Gagnon able to send it in far as 5 seconds left on the McLean penalty. And the Mustangs able to kill off yet another 5-on-3.
Yeah, and create some scoring chances on top of it.
Gagnon has it through center into the attacking zone. Shot on net, save Lee, rebound also blockered away and sent down. Icing waved off. Max Meserve first to it. Played around. Meserve puts a shot on net. Save Hayden Lee. He'll hang on.
Oh, here's the song that gets us copyright violations right here. Black Betty, always.
A shot by Higgins. That was stopped by Lee.
I'll tell you what to do here when we get a stoppage.
Meserve plays it up for somebody that has made his return to the ice yet again. Michael Bello.
It's good to see Michael back out there.
Feed in front, intercepted. Sam Foley feeds up for Aaron Higgins. Higgins into the slot, save, rebounds loose, delayed penalty upcoming. And the Mustangs are gonna go on the power play with 98 seconds left in the middle frame.
So if you go to watch this back on YouTube, it likely won't be there. They're the strictest on copyright violations. The place you want to go to watch any of the replays, Facebook might be okay, but sometimes they won't have it. Go to munsingmediasports.com. You can always find the games there.
And just as I had said, Bello was back in the game. Probably did not feel something right, and he's back off to the locker room.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. He looked like he skated okay. I hope it's not a different injury. I hope it's not any injury. But
back to the point. Higgins with a shot. Save Lee. He hangs on.
Lee's been solid. What's he faced? 8 shots was a 31, I think, that you had said, Patrick, that.
Yes.
When he came in, so he's faced 8 shots.
I just made a note of that. Thank you, Rob.
That's why I'm here, Patrick. At your beck and call.
Bates College penalty to number 5, Max Shapiro, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 18:22 into the second period. That's Shapiro, 2 minutes for roughing at 8:22 into the second.
Well, it's a great night if you're a Mustang hockey fan. All kinds of things going on here in a good way. 8-0 lead, multiple goal scorers. Dylan Blue with a hat trick. 5 other scorers. Good balance. Offensive explosion, particularly here in the second period with 6 goals.
Dylan Blue now with 2 hat tricks on the season as that's fed into the slot, save Lee, and that's knocked into the protective netting as we are exactly 1 minute away from the second intermission.
Yeah, hoping to have Dave Gagne come on and join us and tell you all the great things going on here in Mustangville. Busy time of year for the head basketball coach, athletic director, chief water washer, does it all.
Mustangs won the draw, but couldn't hang on to the puck, and it's cleared down.
Well, I guess we can say fall sports are over now.
Just about, at least for our coverage.
Yeah, for CM.
The USCAA Men's Soccer National Tournament.
Right, for our coverage, right. Yeah, the high-flying men's soccer team, defending national champions, are headed there again, and they will be odds-on favorites, Patrick, in that tournament coming up.
They have yet to be defeated. Cross-ice feed. Knocked off a skate, and the Bobcats able to clear it down. Mustangs will have an abbreviated power play going into the third if they do not score. Galligan near side, plays it back around as we're into the last 6 seconds. And the Mustangs will opt to wind it down. After 2, Mustangs with a half dozen in the period. 40 shots on net in total. I'll take an 8-0 lead to the locker room. We'll be back after these messages.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USC provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Do you know that your current annuity might not be the best fit anymore? In today's markets, there are new options that could offer greater flexibility, higher growth potential, and even enhanced benefits that can be specifically tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity doesn't just mean better rates. It's an opportunity to explore these new innovative options designed to help you get more out of your investment. Don't settle for outdated terms. Contact us today to learn how upgrading your annuity can open the door to better opportunities in your retirement.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden. Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education. It's a nice environment.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, newer, better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just a fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
It's the second intermission report with here with Mustangs Assistant Athletic Director Caleb Lamb. And Caleb, you've been a little busy there tonight in between the penalty boxes.
You could say that. Quite a few penalties being racked up on both sides, to be honest, after the injury suffered by Michael Bello. I think the referees knew there was going to be some payback coming and a lot of physical play, and just doing their best to get a handle on it so it doesn't threaten to boil over too much. But with an 8-0 lead secured, I don't think the Mustangs are going to have much they'll be able to argue about. A few other trips to the box coming up in the third, I'm sure.
Well, Bello made a brief return in the second, then left again, and we definitely hope the best for him as we head into the final 20. But the Mustangs kind of have this one in hand and kind of have to almost look to Thursday, facing a potentially tough Northern Arizona team that their record a little deceiving because they played some of the top teams, including number 3 Oakland and number 6 Grand Valley State.
Yeah, they've been one of the teams kind of similar to the Colorado School of Mines who we saw a couple weeks ago. They're making the rounds, kind of setting themselves up for a massive strength of schedule in ACHA D3 and sort of that bid to try to sneak into the top 25, maybe secure themselves a spot in the top 16 to go to nationals. But you also have to win some of those games, and that part has not really worked out for them. But as you said, they're playing against tough competition, so they're going to be battle-hardened. You never know what they might have coming in. It'll be the first meeting between the two programs, and Jordy Knorr very excited to see what they have to offer for a 2-game series.
Yeah, they'll play the Mustangs Thursday and Sunday. They'll make a trip to the Jack Kelly rink in Waterville to play the Colby College Mules Friday and Saturday. So a 4-4 trip, kind of the same blueprint as you had mentioned, the Colorado School of Mines, and it seems like the teams around here, the ACHA Division III, they're kind of becoming that, hey, we're going to play you and we're going to play one other team.
That's right.
Well, we're up here and we're going to make a 4-4 swing to see, again, how can we fare against teams we may not see until St. Louis.
It sort of
when
makes
March
it
rolls
worth
around.
it for them to travel. You know, you'll be able to come up there. You know, you're going to get 2 games against 2 squads that were both firmly in the top 16 last year. So you get that chance to get your money's worth off of traveling that far across the country from Arizona up here, and you can make kind of a special trip out of that. So hopefully they enjoy it. Hopefully they don't enjoy it too much in terms of grabbing a few wins off of our Mustang squad.
Well, also looking forward to women's ice hockey coming up Friday and Sunday. Friday will be the University of New England Nor'easters, a very tough ACHA Division II squad, and then Sunday, IWCHL action against the St. Joe's Monks.
Yeah, those will be 2 interesting games. St. Joe's, I think we saw them last year, were a little bit rebuilding their program, but UNE has been one of the strongest teams in the state of Maine for the last number of years in the IWCHL. They've given the Bates women's team a lot of trouble, which has kind of been the other squad before this new reformation of the 3 divisions and the north side of the Adirondack now firmly established, that they were kind of the team to beat. So as we saw with Norwich, sometimes that's not a bad thing to have that measuring stick and just see, here's the level you have to get to if you want to be able to compete for a division title.
Well, we'll see all that action here coming up, but first things first, 20 more minutes left. Mustangs Bobcats coming at you after the break.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Back here for the start of the third period, alongside cameraman, producer, and jack of all trades tonight, Mr. Rob Munzing. I'm Patrick Dexler, bringing you Mustang men's hockey. And after two periods, Rob, you have to wonder if the ice has been tilted in favor of the Mustangs.
Well, you have to think that the Bobcats came in at a disadvantage, taking on a team that was already had played 7-8 games. on the year against good quality opponents, and they'd get things worked out. Bobcats playing in their first game, and I don't know that anybody saw an 8-0 score after 2 periods. I mean, after the first period, it was 2-0, and when we started the second period, Patrick, Bobcats on the power play, a chance to get a goal, get right back in this, but that did not occur. The next 6 goals were scored by the Mustangs. Dylan Blue's got himself a hat trick already in this, and then you've got 5 other single goal scorers. Great scoring balance here for the Mustangs. They're going to be pretty happy with things after 2, and I'm sure in the interim of the between periods, there was some talk, I'm sure, in the Mustangs, and let's be smart about this period, and you know, let's, you know, not take any needless penalties. They've been pretty tight on the calls, I think, to try to keep this under control. I think you and Caleb talked about that a little bit maybe in the interview. I think that's been the case, and you know, anything that's close to a call has been called.
Well, the Mustangs, and hopefully I do not jinx the Mustangs going into the third period. Perfect on the penalty kill, perfect on the power play, and to put the icing on the cake, a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, a little bit of everything here, and of course a shutout in net for Wickens, and though he hasn't been that busy tonight, nonetheless, he's pitching a shutout. Been tested a few times. 2 goaltenders for the Bobcats tonight.
James Flavel stopping 24 of 31 shots he faced in 30 minutes and 14 seconds of action, and Hayden Lee has been in net for the remainder. As we will get set for the third, Mustangs on a 22-second power play to start the third. 8 goals on 40 shots, and a 20% shooting percentage is definitely not something to sneeze at. Aaron Higgins has it near side.
Magnet man, I call him.
Still with control of feet in front. Misses a stick of Braden Gagnon. Now across ice feed. Higgins with a shot on net, save Lee as the penalty expires.
Yeah, Lee came over and anticipated well. Got himself in a position to make the save. That's one of those positional saves that a goaltender will make as he slides over.
Mustangs win the draw, fed back to the point. Meserve near side, a shot deflected, save Lee. As it goes into the far corner. Bobcats able to break out, 2-on-2. Sam Miles into the near corner, knocked off. Gagnon feeds up far side, Dylan Blue battling. Now Meserve tries to feed Blue. Now up for Higgins at center. Feeds back into his own zone. Gagnon first to it behind the net. Feed up for Dylan Blue. Turned over just at the blue line. Now back the other way. Meserve with speed. Knocked off the puck. Now Simon Wilson with a backhand feed into the attacking zone. Cam Wickens out to play it. Now Aaron Higgins able to get his stick on it. Into the slot, a shot blocked by Wilson. It goes into the far corner. Colby Pawson battles around the net. Now the Bobcats settle it down. Wilson near side. Cross ice feed off the glass just in front of the penalty box. Now LaForest. Through center. Sent in around. Alex Alonso at the point. Tries to get around a defender. Now the Bobcats in the other way, but offside. 2:24 into the final stanza.
So what are you doing Thursday night? More hockey coming up here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena. 8 o'clock ice. That's the warm-up time, Patrick tells me, so we'll look for an 8:15 puck drop. I won't give it as much lag time as I did tonight. I know everybody was getting anxious. Where are the boys?
Bobcats controlling their own zone up through center, turned over right at the red line. Now Will Galligan in near side. Centering feed in front, winds up back to the point. A shot by McLean goes high. Kept in the zone. Played around the net. Feed in front. Galligan with a backhanded attempt. Save Lee. He'll hang on. Mustangs third verse, same as the second and first. Just putting on the pressure here.
Put on the Ritz.
Yeah, I could take some Ritz crackers. Oh, not that kind of Ritz.
No.
Bobcats win the draw. Behind the net. Played around Lucas Wyman. Now back the other way. Sam Miles. Up through center. McLean able to dispossess him. Galligan battling right at center. Now controlled by Sam Miles. Played in and around. Near side. Sent up through. Galligan knocked off the puck by Hale as he has it back the other way. 1-on-3. Plays it around Colby Pawson to it far side. Now Emmett Sullivan with speed. Far side shot, save Lee. Rebound out to Perlman. Played up, a name I've said quite a bit tonight, Sam Miles. Has been one of the better Bobcat forwards. Trying to get chances on the Mustang net. Braden Gagnon stapled to the end boards. Austin with it at the point, a shot, save Lee, he'll hang on. As Sargalini was right in front.
Well, good from the point of non-chippiness so far in the first 4.5 minutes of this period, so that's good. We have what we have, right?
Cross ice feed at the point, a shot by Jonathan Ryu is gobbled up by Lee. And I say gobbled up. Thanksgiving about 3 weeks away.
We'll have a little break over the Thanksgiving holiday. But plenty of action coming up this winter as we transition into our full winter schedule.
Bobcats now with control in their own zone, up through neutral ice, turned over. Now Blue near side, looking for his fourth tally, tries a centering feed. Now Foley feeds Higgins. Higgins again, shot goes wide.
So what I mean about Higgins, puck just finds him.
Kept in the zone. A delayed penalty upcoming as Miles lost his stick. And the Mustangs will be shorthanded yet again as Sam Foley will head to the box.
Face-off comes outside the zone. 14:39 left here. We're in the third period if you're just joining us. Hope you got out to vote today. Got out to vote early this morning with my wife up in Gardner. Not a lot on the ballot today, but did my civic duty.
'Tis but an odd year.
Yeah.
Short side shot by Perlman, fought off by Wickens. Bobcats with another power play chance. Miles around the net, looking for the feed. Winds up back to the point. Shapiro with it. Shot goes wide. And Darian Chang brings it out of the zone to reset.
Chang just avoided a big hit.
Rafford able to clear the zone after the almost huge hit into the boards, as we're just about halfway through the Foley minor. Played up through center, but offside. 13:34 left. Shots heavily favoring the Mustangs, 45-14. As Garrett Hall to take the draw for the Bobcats. He wins the draw, but the Mustangs able to get a stick on it and clear it down. Cody Dion up on the shorthanded forecheck. Played in and around the Mustang net. There's some pushing and shoving. Winds up back at the point. A shot. Save Wickens. He's able to hang on.
No idea what that was about.
Bobcats able to win the draw as that shot deflected out of play. 13:01 left, 23 seconds left on the penalty. Bobcats win another draw as that shot from the point by Wilson. Blocker save. Not sure if that was on net.
Not sure.
But
Went through a screen.
No, Wickens able to get his blocker and stick on it and deflect it again in the protective netting. And Emmett Sullivan was kicked out of the face-off, and now Will Galligan will be kicked out of the draw.
You'll be taking the face-off here pretty soon, Patrick.
And the Mustangs able to get a stick on it and send it out for a clear, as Bobcats will have to hurry. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Wilson up through center with speed. Far side has to play it around the net. A feed in front for Miles is batted away and just out of the zone. Hall dumps it in. Wickens out of his net to play it. Mustangs settle it down. Gagnon lost it at his feet. Now Cone with a shot, blocked. And now Foley back the other way. Into the attacking zone. Knocked off of it as Rio was up in the play. Now Foley had it near side for just a second. He lost possession of it, as both teams a little physical here in the third. Rio sending it in the zone. Higgins up to play it near side. Another penalty upcoming. It'll go against the Mustangs. And unsportsmanlike conduct's going to be the call.
Didn't see it.
As
might have been verbal.
Dylan Blue's gonna head to the box.
Oh, just 2 up on the board, so. Might have been illegal use of linguistics.
Mustangs short-handed again here in the third. Shapiro sends it around the net. And the Mustangs able to get a stick on it and clear it down.
Dylan Blue, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of the penalty, 8:28 into the third period. That's Blue, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, maybe he thought something should have been called and didn't get called, and he was trying to point that out to Mr. Official. And they don't always take kindly to suggestions.
Offside play for the Bobcats. Face-off will be in neutral ice. 1:29 left on the minor. 11 minutes exactly left in our final stanza here tonight. Mustangs win the draw and clear it down. Lee out of his net to play it.
Well, they had an incredible kill percentage coming into this game, Patrick. They're going to be nothing but out of the stratosphere with their percentage.
And they are able to get it just beyond the blue line again. Now Lucas Dunn in a shot save Lee, the rebound loose. Pellerin joins in on the shorthanded forecheck. As we are just past the halfway point of the penalty. Mustangs still with possession, trying to clear the zone. Kept in by the body of Darian Chang. Now Ethan Hale has it near side, the centering feed. Sam Miles with control. Now far side, he's shoved off the puck. Cohn able to feed Miles back now to the point. Fed around the Mustang net. Chang to it near side. Fed behind the net. Side angle chance. Still controlled. Back to 5-on-5 as Blue will head out of the box. And blocker save from Wickens as that was at the side of the net. And it's cleared back down by Lee for an icing.
Yeah.
As Lucas Sargalini was up on the forecheck, may have had a chance to play that if it wasn't for Lee out of his net.
Yeah, Lee came out, made a really nice play, ended up getting the icing, but he'll take that. Another kill. Another Mustang kill.
9:20 to go.
Stay with us. The Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Coming up after this, Caleb Lamb will do the post-game honors downstairs for the interview. And we'll zip that right along. Used to be, we used to have to wait for the players to come off the ice. They'd clump up here. It would take a long time. We know a lot of you were already into your favorite post-game beverage by then, so. We've sped that up. Always looking to innovate here. That was Patrick's idea, wasn't it? You and Chris thought of that. That was a good idea. So we got the wireless mics down to Caleb Lamb down across the way. He'll grab the player of the game, and nobody better at interviewing Mustang student athletes than Caleb Lamb. Masterful. He could teach a master's class on that.
Referee discussion between Ben Pearl and Denny Burgoyne, but Emmett Sullivan sitting in the box right now. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a charging call. As we are digging into the rule book a little bit tonight.
We're on every page of it.
9:07 to go. Mustangs shorthanded again. Bobcats will have another chance on the man advantage as they win the offensive zone draw. Played back to the point, cross ice feed. Wilson has it, a feed into the slot. Off the stick of Sondy, and the Mustangs back the other way, 2-on-2. Galligan dumps it in past center. Sargolini up on the forecheck as well. Wilson back around his own net.
Sullivan, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty,
Slashing the call, I should
10:53
say.
into the third period. That's Sullivan, 2 minutes for slashing at 10:53 into the third.
Bobcats able to keep it in the zone, but Heath McLean first to it, near side, played with a high stick as it's cleared. And Hayden Lee will touch it. And we will have an offensive zone faceoff for the Mustangs as they're shorthanded.
Yeah, unusual.
8:23 to go, 1:16 left in the minor penalty. As Ben Pearl offering an explanation.
Oh, it's pretty clear. You saw it at home, probably.
To Jack Ryan.
Very clear.
Yeah. Bobcats able to win the draw. Played up through center, but Ryu first to it. He's gonna skate back and then clear it down 200 feet. Winds up on net. And then Lee plays it back to center, but that's in a skate. And the Mustangs back with possession. Again, another 200-foot clear. That winds up on net as well.
Padding the shots on goal, that's what that's all about.
Through center. Wilson lost an edge as he was into the attacking zone. Winds up back around for Perlman. The feed in front, a shot. And Wickens had to be quick.
Yeah, that was a tester.
Gagnon feeds up, now through center, Cody Dion. LaForest trailing the play. Turned over. And another penalty upcoming, as we'll have a 5-on-3. And the Bobcats taking exception to what Cody Dion just did. Eight seconds left on the penalty to Sullivan, as the Bobcats will have a brief 5-on-3 and then another power play opportunity. But the referees will discuss potentially if there's anything extra.
Yeah, don't know what they could be discussing.
Roughing will be the call.
It's going to be an end zone faceoff, offensive zone faceoff, I think, for the Bobcats, right, Patrick? Yeah.
That would be correct.
All right. Well, their goals starved here. They'll win the faceoff. They're 5-on-3 for 8 seconds.
As they do win the draw, back for Shapiro now. Miles has it near side, cross ice feed. Sullivan out of the box, 5-on-4 is a shot on net, save Wickens. The rebound back out to Miles as he'll control it near side. Now Hall around the net, but another penalty as Wickens lost his stick around the net, and he's gonna get called. So a skater on the ice will have to serve the minor for Wickens. And that'll be Alex Alonso to go to the box. The Bobcats are gonna have almost 2 minutes, 5-on-3 off a very incidental play behind the net as Wickens about had 3/4 of his stick wrapped around the other side.
Just nothing he could do. Yeah, that stick's not that easily controlled. Get out there, get tangled in, and what are you gonna do?
Bobcats have it at the point. Now Miles right in the slot, looking for space. Fed to Hale near side, top of the circle. Looking for a shooting lane. A shot on net in front by Chang, saved by Wickens. He'll hang on.
That's Wickens, 2 minutes for hooking at 13:04 into the third.
As you heard from Caleb Lamb, hooking the call.
Not often you get a goaltender call for hooking.
Mustangs win the draw and clear it down. Well, if this is a game to test how your special teams work, Bobcats have control in the attacking zone. Cross-ice feed. Around. Scrambling is Wickens. He makes the save. The rebound's around. Wickens knocks the net off as the whistle goes. Mustangs won't get a change. We have some pushing and shoving. And another little bit of altercation.
Yeah, Wiggins went down into the net. It fell off. He fell back. So he took the opportunity to do a couple of snow angels, it looked like.
TJ Perlman's in the box for the Bobcats.
The Bobcats, I believe, from the naked eye, instigated that little fracas. Everything looked well and good.
Braden Gagnon's going to go to the box for the Mustangs. Now, unless the penalties are not put on the scoreboard, in which Perlman's just went up, that means Gagnon's is going to go up. That will not start until the penalty to Dion is over, but at the same time, Dion cannot leave the penalty box until the next whistle. So the Mustangs will be shorthanded 5-on-3 for at least the next 48 seconds. And if they're lucky, they get a whistle within seconds of that Dion penalty being over.
Yeah, so well, it's a chance to coach that up. Get a stoppage and play. Flick one up into the net or something like that, get a stoppage and play. Although at 8-0, it's not going to matter, Patrick, really. We got 6:03. Let's get out of here, get a coffee,
And Braden Gagnon will now exit the box, and he's going to head to the dressing room a little early tonight. 6:03 left. As Caleb Lamb already been busy.
Yeah.
And I believe the buzzer just went, as the Mustangs are going to need potentially somebody to serve that.
You got somebody serving the Wickens penalty still, right?
Yeah, that's Alex Alonso.
Yeah. So he's still going to have somebody go in physically into the penalty box.
Yep. And that is exactly what Denny Burgoyne is pointing to.
I'll give you a shot of the bench here.
Jordy Knorren coaching up his team, and at the same time, he's got to say, hey, somebody's got to go serve it.
Yeah, somebody's jumping over there.
And that is Colby Pawson.
Yeah, Pawson jumped in. All right, boys, let's play the final 6:03 and head home for a couple of hot dogs.
Bobcats win the draw. As we are 4-on-3, I should say.
Well, there's no drama left in this, so both teams should be smart not to create any.
Played up through Miles near side, working with Chang. Chang giving him space. Near side, that's deflected. Miles looking for space. Still around. And a feed in front.
Nice feed.
Still play. And the major penalties up on the box, or up on the board. The Mustangs have 4 skaters on the ice.
And they shouldn't.
They're still getting away with it as there's some pushing and shoving. And now it's called. But I believe it's not for the too many men. It's matching penalties between Dylan Blue.
Well, there's a whistle, so.
The head and a game misconduct. Both penalties at 13:57 into the third.
So somebody got a game misconduct.
That was Braden Gagnon.
So that means he's out for the next game?
Game misconduct's different from a game disqualification, but the play is subject to review by the ACHA and NECA.
We're lucky to have Patrick. He knows everything.
I don't know about that.
If he doesn't, he makes it up in a convincing fashion. That's important, too.
So
I always used to say it with conviction. People will believe you. No, but Patrick knows the rules inside and out. He was all over that extra guy in the ice, but nobody seemed to catch it. I don't think anybody was aware of it, Patrick. You had explained it well before, so the fans at home.
I could see it happening where he was about ready to pop out. It's like, no, you can't leave the box. There's still another penalty up there.
Yeah.
The matching penalties to Blue and the Bobcat in the box are going to be off the scoreboard, so they're more than likely 2-minute minors, which will have to wait for the next whistle. And referee Ben Pearl signaling. Yeah, we'll be 4-on-4. So those penalties will stay off the box. 4-on-4 for 49 seconds, and then the Bobcats will have a power play for most of the duration.
All right. Thank you, Patrick.
As the fans ire their displeasure with the officiating crew. So we now skate four-side. Wilson in front, and Wickens gets his glove on that. Cam Wickens has been rather busy here in the third period, and definitely not through his own fault.
Yeah, still pitching a shutout.
21 of 21 so far. As puck is dropped. Music was playing there for a second. Wilson has it near side. Now Hall into the end corner.
Crazy night.
And Sam Miles pushed out of the zone literally by Emmett Sullivan, has to regather and puts the puck right in the skates of Sullivan. And the Mustangs send it down for an icing, as there's 5 seconds left on a penalty to Perlman before the Bobcats will be on a 5-on-4 again for most of the duration here. 4:07 left. Bobcats win the draw, as now there'll be a man up. Shapiro battling in his own zone. Mustangs up on the forecheck as Alex Alonso tried to get that out of the zone. He broke his stick. The shot blocked by Alonso. And now Emmett Sullivan back the other way with Jonathan Ryu as Ryu's knocked down.
Oh, that's interference here. Pretty clear.
And this game might be used for good referee footage. Here's an example play. We've seen almost every penalty called here tonight. But no penalty called on that play.
That's amazing. That was clear-cut interference, I think. Oh, well. Play on. Most important thing now is tick-tock.
Forrest with control in the attacking zone. Short-handed shot goes wide. I believe that was deflected. So the Bobcats will be on the power play. If they score, the penalty will stay up, as it is a major. Back in the attacking zone, right through the middle. Fed up for Dion, short-handed. And a shot save. Lee, and the puck deflected into the protective netting, as there's some words in the near corner. .250 to go. And to say the least, I think both of these teams have had enough of each other.
Yeah, well, just get through it, boys. Keep your poise.
Pelican wins the offensive zone draw. As the Bobcats will look to gather up on the power play. Out of their own zone, looking for the breakout. Sargalini breaks that up as he was knocked down. Wilson still battling far side. Played back, now cross ice feed, shot, save Wickens as he saw that all the way. And corrals the rebound. Coming up at the conclusion, we'll have our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, and the farther we get into this period, Rob, it's making the decision a little more difficult. Mustangs able to get it clear. Played up, not out of the Bobcat zone. It's turned over at center. Dunn sends it back the other way. Now Shapiro feeds near side for Wyman. Bobcats not able to break out through the neutral zone. Wickens out of his net. Leaves it for a defender who clears it down. Pellerin up on the forecheck. Dunn also up in the play. Miles near side. Shoved by McLean. Played up through center. Meserve, the defenseman, up into the play. He gets shoved. Now the Bobcats settle it down as they try to break out of their own zone. Up in the attacking zone, Wyman. Back for Perlman as we're into the final minute. Meserve battling near side. Sullivan knocked down. Now a 2-on-1. Meserve and Galligan, a shot, save Lee, rebounds loose, and knocked into the near corner. Played up through center. Now Ryu settles it down. He's gonna clear it 200, almost 200 feet. Played just beyond the blue line. Now the Bobcats dump it in the other way. 5 seconds left on the penalty. As we're now back to 5-on-5, 15 seconds left. Mustangs still with control in their own zone. Rafford had it pinned for a second as the whistle went with 5.5 left. And the Mustangs are gonna wind down the clock as Cam Wickens took the net off the moorings.
Well, that's one way to end it. That was
as
funny.
He records the shutout. 22 saves on 22 shots, and he literally shuts the door on the net.
That's awesome.
Mustangs take this one convincingly 8-0, putting 50 shots on net. And that brings us to our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, and it's going to be the man with the most goals. Dylan Blue getting his second hat trick of the season. He's now got a team-leading 11 goals on the season. And he really led the charge, especially in that second period, Rob.
Yeah, did you signal down to Caleb yet, Patrick?
He hasn't looked up yet,
Yeah,
but
okay.
we will get Dylan Blue here at some point.
You better hurry. Of course, Caleb's been a little busy down there. He's got to do his post-game wrap-up. What's he signaling back?
I don't know. as the Mustangs are just about all off the ice.
Yeah, Caleb's going to have to run after him. He'll get him.
As he signals to Jonathan Rio. And now Dylan Blue makes a re-entry.
Caleb says, oh, I got to get the microphone.
We're glad you could tune in tonight here on Central Maine Athletics, brought to you by Munzing Media, as Caleb Lamb has to corral the goal scorer of the night, Dylan Blue. Definitely just an all-around win for the Mustangs tonight, not to mention they had to really work on their penalty kill.
Well, they did a great job on the kill, that's for sure.
But we will have the player of the game as we send it down to Caleb Lamb.
Thank you very much, Pat. Well, we're down here with our Edge Nutrition player of the game, Dylan Blue, with the hat trick performance. Very feisty game, to say the least here, Dylan, but sometimes that's what happens when you get the crosstown rivals together between Lewiston and Auburn.
Very true. I mean, the guys battled hard all night, and I mean, some calls didn't go our way, but I mean, all you can do is battle through it and look forward to the next shift.
Now, you guys seem to jump on them, especially in that second period. It was a parade of goals, basically, every time you guys entered the zone for a little bit there. That type of thing seems to be what you guys can do to teams we've seen this season. They might hang around for a little bit, but once the offense gets going, it's game over.
I mean, yeah, I think that's just, we got a bunch of deep lines this year, and just outworking them in the corners and the hard battles. I mean, it definitely helps. You get them tired early, it's hard for them to hang around with us.
How has that chemistry been? Because especially with the top six, it seems like you guys know exactly where each other's expected to be on the ice. A lot of drop passes, a lot of dragging defenders away and opening lanes for each other. It's unselfish hockey.
Yeah, I mean, Coach puts in a good, great game plan for us before the game, and if we just stick together and pass the puck when we need to and find open lanes, we're pretty lethal.
Dylan Blue, our Edge Nutrition player of the game. Thank you very much, Dylan. Mustangs pick up their third win of the NECA and improve to 7-2 on the season. Back to you, Pat.
Thank you, Caleb. And that's going to wrap up our coverage here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena tonight. For executive producer, Mr. Rob Munzing, Caleb Lamb, and everybody that makes the Mustang magic happen, I'm Patrick Dexler saying so long, Mustangs. Take this one, 8-0.